The new tariff regime significantly complicates aircraft purchases and sales involving US entities. Any aircraft of Canadian, Mexican or Chinese origin being permanently imported into the US on or after March 4, 2025, as part of a sales transaction would be subject to the relevant countrywide tariff upon arrival at the first US port of entry. This applies regardless of the aircraft's current registry or the country from which it is being exported. Determining an aircraft's origin for tariff purposes depends on where it was substantially transformed rather than its registration or owner's citizenship. For example, a Canadian-manufactured aircraft that undergoes interior completion, paint, and other substantial modifications in Canada would be considered Canadian origin for tariff purposes, even if it bears a non-Canadian registration. This creates significant financial implications for transactions involving aircraft that have undergone substantial work in targeted countries. Conversely, US-manufactured aircraft imported from Canada or Mexico would not trigger additional tariffs, assuming they haven't been significantly modified abroad. Similarly, Canadian-manufactured aircraft that were substantially transformed in the US would avoid the additional duties, as per a Cirium report. These distinctions create complex decision points for aviation businesses regarding where to base aircraft maintenance and completion activities. The rapidly evolving nature of these tariff policies introduces substantial uncertainty into aircraft purchase agreements and long-term fleet planning. Aircraft transactions typically involve lengthy timelines, and the shifting tariff landscape means that deals negotiated before the new policies could face unexpected additional costs at closing. This unpredictability will likely drive changes in contract terms, with buyers and sellers needing to carefully allocate tariff risks and potentially incorporate contingencies for tariff increases. The impact of the new tariffs extends beyond whole aircraft, to encompass the complex global supply chain for aircraft parts and maintenance services. Canadian, Mexican and Chinese origin aircraft parts imported into the US will generally be subject to the new tariffs, significantly increasing costs for US-based maintenance operations. This represents a fundamental shift from previous practices, as many aviation-related items had benefited from zero tariffs under the 1979 Agreement on Trade in Civil Aircraft, of which the US, Canada and China are signatories.